Hey, every HVAC owner I talk to says the same thing. Marketing doesn't work. And they're right. The way most people do marketing doesn't work. The problem isn't Facebook, it's not Google, it's not seasonality. The real problem is you're trying to solve a predictable problem with unpredictable systems. Let me show you the real difference between hiring somebody in-house or using a pay-per-estimate marketing system that's built specifically for HVAC systems. Because most owners think that if I just hire someone internally that I'll have control. But here's the reality. House comes with an average 50,000 salary. You have to deal with benefits, payroll tax, insurance, along with limited hours, limited experience, expertise, no guarantee of output, no accountability for all your installs. So you're paying someone whether results show up or not. And most in-house hires aren't experts in like ad creation, campaign optimization, sales psychology. They're not install focused on their demand generation. They're really just generalists. And installs, they require specialists, right? And you pay them whether it works or not. So you have a fixed cost plus time with no guaranteed outcome. Now, compare that to a performance-based system where you don't have to pay for effort, you don't have to pay for the hours, you just pay for the install opportunities. What's different in that scenario? Well, you still control the ad spend, but you only pay when the estimates are produced. So there's no long-term retainers, there's no babysitting. You get full accountability with an agency because that's what we do. It's not just marketing, it's pipeline engineering. Here's 5 questions that I typically ask people. 5 takeaways here, okay? 1, cost versus certainty. In-house, fixed cost with an uncertain outcome. When you pay per estimate, you get a variable cost, guaranteed output. One's a gamble, one's a system. 2nd, availability versus the expertise. In-house, you have one person, one skill set. With an agency, you have an entire team, ads, copy, psychology, automation, and optimization. Question for you. You don't hire a tech to also be your comfort advisor or your dispatcher or your installer. Why are you going to do that with marketing? 3rd takeaway, effort versus the outcome. In-house, the employee is paid for the time that they are paid for their results. With a pay per estimate, you're only paying for results. Because time doesn't close installs, opportunities do. 4th, guesswork versus a proven system, okay? Our framework works. In-house, all the testing happens while you're learning it. With an agency, it's proven. We have tested landing pages, we have tested funnels. So you're not the beta tester. The system already works. 5th, leads versus your install opportunities. In-house, you get more calls, maybe it leads to more service chaos. Pay per estimate, it's filtered. It's install intent prospects that we're after. So you don't want more work. You want better jobs. And I get that. Here's what most HVAC owners don't really realize though, okay? Sales applies to every part of your life. The ads you see, the words that you respond to, the way trust is built. Marketing is sales. It's just done before the phone rings. So if you had to build this internally, Facebook ad creation, campaign management, and optimization, $3,000. Proven framework to sell without resistance, $2,000. Communication assets so you sound confident, natural, real, $1,500. Nurture automation so that the leads aren't wasted. There's another $2,000 system in place. How about a psychology-based sales technique that make prospects feel understood? It's about $5,000. How about having access to a proven objection handling framework for all the common stall tactics like I'll think about it, or I need to ask my wife or my partner, I don't have the money right now. That's not marketing fluff. That's human behavior engineering. So this only works if you're a specific type of owner. Ideally, a $1 million plus operation, 5 plus techs, wants more high install tickets. Someone who has a balanced residential plus commercial mix. someone that hates retainers, wants exclusivity, someone that's been burned by agencies and by seasonality. If that's you, this isn't about more leads. It's about a predictive install demand that we're putting in place. Most owners won't say this out loud, but I hear it every day. I don't trust marketers anymore. I can't tell if the ads are even working. I don't want to babysit another vendor. I need more installs before the season hits. Or I don't want more work. I want better jobs. And honestly, I have a right to feel that way. Because most agencies, they have zero accountability. Each surface pain that has been identified is going to have a common root cause. If you got inconsistent leads, you probably have no pipeline strategy. Too many service calls is usually due to a lack of focus on the installs. Low close rate, you got the wrong lead type. If your ad spend is a little too high, that's because you're not filtering the front end. And if you're frustrated with agencies, it's because the agencies have zero accountability. Seasonality won't be a problem if you build up demand in the off season. Your real pain isn't marketing. It's this. I don't know how to reliably create high ticket install opportunities without gambling. Well, here's how you avoid those risk averse scenarios, okay? Because the landing pages we use already tested and proven. They're designed to filter the tire kickers, pre-sell installs, frame the price before the call, and position you as the authority. I can even show you an example of exactly what the prospects are going to see before they even speak to you. So this isn't a retainer. This isn't long-term contracts. This is simple. 10 estimates in 30 days, pay as you go. You bring the ad spend, we bring the system. My name's John. I'm the founder of Rise Digital Media. And if you want predictable install demand without gambling on agencies, book the call. And we'll see if these even make sense for your business. See you in the next video.